lots of stuff has gone down this week, and just looking at stuff on my Facebook and Twitter, it is unfortunate where this country is today with race relations. Now, from what I've read over the last couple of days, I am not allowed to discuss race relations. It can only be black people to discuss race relations. That's what I'm being told. Folks, I'm not out here to pick sides. White supremacist groups are bad. The KKK is bad. Nazis are bad. And Aftina, whatever the hell they call themselves, disguising their faces so they can't be seen while they kill people. Black Lives Matter. These groups are full of racial hate. And they should all be condemned. And Trump did that. And he's getting lambasted for it. And listen, I'm not a Donald Trump, pom-pom waver. But when Trump sits here and says that he condemns all hate, I don't know what the media is looking for. And he has condemned the Nazis and the white supremacists and the KKK, and he has a history of doing it. He said it to Chuck Todd months ago, before he was president, when David Duke said he was endorsing him. Trump said, I don't want it. I don't want the endorsement. And it's funny because they're killing Trump because he took forever to identify the perpetrators of Charlottesville by name. And President Trump, in my opinion, yes, he should have right away condemned them by name. However, Barack Obama refused to call out ISIS for what they really were and say Islamic terrorist. And it was a hard time for him to say that. And he hardly called out Black Lives Matter for killing cops. But that was okay. Seth Meyers didn't have a problem and wasn't whining about that. Neither was John Oliver or Stephen Colbert or Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel. Because they're in the desperate for ratings business. And what's the hot topic of the day? The soup du jour to get ratings. It's bashing Donald Trump. That's what'll get you ratings, and that's what'll get you liked. So much where a Missouri politician says that Trump should have been assassinated, that she prays for Trump's assassination. Now, obviously, she then goes, I didn't mean anything by it. And this is a couple of days now removed. And she has not been removed from her post. And it's funny, I haven't seen dickhead Bernie Sanders condemn this hate, or Schmuck Schumer, or that dingbat Maxine Waters. I haven't seen them come out and go off about this. However, if somebody did say that about Barack Obama, they would be all over it. And the person would have lost their job within minutes. Not even hours, minutes. Bottom line is, no matter if it was Obama or Trump or Bush or Clinton, calling for a president to be assassinated, hell, calling for any human being outside of terrorists being assassinated is just ludicrous. And I look at this country, and I'll put stuff up on Facebook for debate, and it'll turn into just a race war. And what I'm trying to point out to people, and again, I'm not trying to be stupid here, but I truly think that if you're white in this country in 2017, you unfortunately are viewed as a racist. And racism in this country is bad. Racism is bad. But just being suggested as a racist or assumed as a racist, well, that hurts too. And I think we should just stop assuming. We should stop assuming that all cops are bad because of some disgusting, vile police brutality acts. And Black Lives Matter. This is my issue on Black Lives Matter. And this is my thing that I told a Facebook friend, who I respect very much, and we differ on opinions, and we differ on political views. But I do respect his opinions, I do respect his beliefs and everything. And I always encourage him to speak his mind. Even sometimes he can be a bit too much. But I respect him. And he said something to me, challenging me on race. And I told this friend of mine, I said, listen, you have to be consistent. And my issue with the Black Lives Matter, and I think it's every person's issue that opposes it, is Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. It's very convenient that Black Lives Matter to these people only matter when a white cop shoots a black person, or just a white man in general shoots a black person, or just a white person, white man. However, when a black person shoots a black person or kills a black person, nothing's said. Or these people that just say cops are bad. When a black cop kills a white person, nothing's ever said about that. Or when a black person kills a black cop, I don't see Sean King writing about that in the Daily News. But if it was the other way around, oh, he would be all over it. Whites are terrible people. Whites are terrible people. And I'm just not saying that. Like, you go read some of Sean King's stuff. This person is a vile, disgusting, sorry excuse for a journalist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he has a history. Just look up Sean King on the Daily News. And I'm not going to get into detail. Just look him up. Do me a favor and look up Sean King. And you'll see. And you have someone like Shannon Sharp, who gets so excited. I mean, you should have saw him on Undisputed. Now we got something going, when you had white players on the Browns kneeling for the national anthem. And that's another thing. Can I ask what we're protesting? I don't even think these people know what they're protesting now in the NFL. Are they protesting Colin Kaepernick not playing? Are they protesting just because they feel bad for Kaepernick? Are they protesting because of oppression of African Americans in America? Are they protesting to police brutality? What are they protesting? And do they know what they're protesting? And in closing, folks, I want to say this. I see people on my Facebook and my Twitter and on television just rip this fucking country to shreds. And they hate America. And America is such a bad country, and America is so fucked up, and America is racist, and America is this, and America oppresses black people, and America oppresses all these different types of people. And it's just a horrible place to live, from what you hear from people. So, this is my advice to you people out there, that you kneel during the national anthem, and you don't respect the American flag, and you don't respect the country, and you hate the country that you're living in right now. Well, my advice to you is, if you don't like it, if America is so racist, if America is so fucked up, if America is so terrible, then get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of our country. Go to Cuba, go to Venezuela, and see how you like it. Until then, shut the fuck up. It's amazing. You see all these people stepping up that, oh, this country is racist and this country oppresses black people. There is a lot of black millionaires out there, aren't there? Aren't there? A lot of black celebrities that have it made. And yes, a lot of them do donate to inner cities, and I applaud that. But, you know what? If it's so bad, do something about it. And honestly, folks, that's how I feel. If this country is so fucked up, if this country is so racist, if you don't like anything about this country, if you don't like our government, and if you just hate it, America's racist. America's always been racist. America was never great. America sucks. Then why are you here? Then why are you earning a living in our country? Why are you getting paid in US dollars if you don't like it here? If you don't like it here, then get a one-way ticket and get the F out.